The area around the home of murdered 6-year-old Alana Gallagher is still very much an active crime scene. We're learning more tonight about the confrontation and the shootout between police and 17-year-old Tyler Holder. Holder is accused of raping and suffocating the Saginaw girl. Laurie Berger is first tonight on Fox 4 News 5. And Laurie, we want to tell folks that you're in that Saginaw neighborhood, and that's where police and federal agents, they've been searching the suspect's home. Tell us more.
Well, that's right, Heather, and they have spent an entire second day out here in the neighborhood. It looks like they brought out some evidence a little bit earlier in boxes and bags, but we did find out a little bit more of exactly how this shootout went down yesterday morning when they served that arrest warrant, and here's what it describes. It says that Tyler Holder reached behind his back and he pulled out a handgun, and that the agent, and that's with the FBI, Andy Farrell, grabbed Holder, and there was a struggle that went down, and I was told that this went on for just split seconds, that Agent Farrell was able to push Holder back into the house, and he was trying to get control of Holder's gun, but Holder fired the weapon. Of course, that is when Detective Charles Lodato of the Arlington Police Department was struck in the groin area. And then you remember that officers fired back, hitting the suspect in the head. Now, as I said, the FBI spent a second day at Tyler Holder's house. They removed evidence which is expected to further link him to the abduction, sexual assault, and murder of 6-year-old Alana Gallagher. 17-year-old Holder, whose pictures we obtained from Facebook, remains hospitalized at John Peter Smith Hospital in Fort Worth, but we know that he's been moved from the intensive care unit to an area where prisoners are held, which sources tell me indicates that he is no longer in critical condition. Holder was shot in the head by a Saginaw officer yesterday morning after he shot an Arlington detective in the groin. And as the investigation continues, we are learning more about this murder suspect, but questions still remain, big ones, like did Holder have any help dumping the body?
Why did the car not move? We don't know that either. We're hoping that the search warrant today will give us the answers to those questions. And of course, we still have yet to talk to Mr. Holder himself. So we hopefully will get all these puzzle pieces together and hopefully get an answer for it.
Today is one of the first times that we have seen members of the Gallagher family come out of their house since all this went down yesterday. I did talk to the family's pastor today, and he told me that when Laura Gallagher learned that that officer had been shot and that it had severed his femoral artery, of course that's something where you can lose a lot of blood, he told me that Laura Gallagher went and donated blood just as a gesture of goodwill. Heather?
Amazing that family stayed really strong. Hey, Laurie, talk more if you could about Holder's bond and also the procedures with these charges.
Well, the way that it was explained to me is that the authorities have filed the charge for attempted capital murder on the peace officer, and that is something where the bond is set at $500,000. And of course, because he was moved to that area in the hospital where jail prisoners are kept, and because that case has been officially filed on him, he has become a prisoner of the Tarrant County Jail, even though he's still hospitalized. Once that capital murder case is filed, the one for Alana Gallagher's murder, it is likely that there will be no bond. However, it's all just kind of a matter of discussion at this point because he is in the hospital, he's recovering, and no matter what the bond is set at, it is not likely that he's going to get up and walk away at this point.
Sure, gotcha. All right, Laurie Berger, thanks much.